When I came in 1999, I took over for Robin Murray for doing the AIA New Jersey newsletter that at that point was in print. And so I became the newsletter chair, and that grew to the website chair, which grew to what I'm currently, the communications chair, that handles newsletter, website, and emails to members. So we're on the member end. But I've also sat between West Jersey and New Jersey. I've sat on the Committee for the Environment, LG&A. I was the AIA 150 champion the year we had the AIA 150 celebration. I helped run construction for South Jersey. So there's been a lot of committees over the years. I like architecture. Obviously, I also like historic preservation. So this area that I'm in South Jersey, outside of Philadelphia, obviously has a lot of historic stock. So there's been a lot of interesting projects in the area across the river, and again, talking with different architects throughout the state, different things that we've done. And I've had the pleasure of working with our own local Morristown Community House that recovered from a fire. So I was able to help them with the fire restoration. So saving that local piece of history has been a really nice thing that I've been able to do, and I enjoy it. I think, again, it's mostly the connection and the communication with different architects, different people. Again, I'm personally a small, primarily residential architect. So yes, I work within a 2-hour sphere of my location, but it's much more limited, where being part of AIA really lets you have that contact with other architects, other professionals, other colleagues, and you get to talk to other people that are going through the same thing all over the country. And that was the great thing about being part of, New Jersey. At West Jersey, I got to see the rest of the state. Being AIA New Jersey president, I got to meet people from all over the country. So, believe it or not, people from Michigan and Texas and California were going through some of the same things we were, just in a different environment. I think because I work more on a historic and a smaller scale, there's nothing that I would say, specific that everybody would know that I designed. But then there's pieces of, again, local history I've been able to save and work on and make it work for families today, which I'm proud of. Again, the Morristown Community House. We saved a little local barn that, is from the early 1800s that would be gone if we weren't involved in it. So those kind of projects really are what I like. I think that it's just, good that we're doing these things that are the next step from interviews. I mean, there are so many members, we were talking before about, older names. And it's always important to kind of have those things preserved. We have so many members that we've lost, even locally at West Jersey, that, 20 years from now, people won't know the name Van Bruner, who we do, and we're lucky because of it. So I think it's just a great project.